Hi, my name is Alyssa Kinahan Dundas, and I love to travel. I was able to gain a better understanding of who I am by questioning who I was, all because of just being in a new place surrounded by new people. So definitely put yourself out there, and by seeing the world, you will see yourself. Me and religion I'm fine with it, but I don't practice any kind of faith particularly. But again, my focus is international studies, so I want to be respectful. I also want to be understanding and open. It allowed me to question actually what I think about faith, how I grew up in it, what that was like for myself. So it was really the first time me being outside of that, but also reevaluating and reflecting on what that was for me, how that affected me and my personal experience with religion. I like to describe it as like my first breakup with myself, because this idea of who I was began to shatter in a sense.
Oh my God! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Guys, it always gets harder!
Oh, Mom, you came.
Welcome home! Good to see you!
I went back to the States and had my spring semester. And during that time, I took another class, which was actually a travel course, and we went to Athens, Greece in March.
Yes!
That was a beautiful experience. We actually met the president at that time of Greece, which is pretty nuts when you think about it. It was thrown at us out of the blue. Luckily, I had a nice dress I could wear. So that was in March of 2018. And then I left in May to go to Italy. I remember Googling one night, this is back in Morocco, and I was staying in the city of Meknes. I was looking up other ways to travel. One of the things that came to my attention was au pairing, which is nannying. And I found this website. It was free, and I had to have messaged probably like 7 families at least. I remember I was talking to a family, and they were in Rome, Italy. I want to say maybe a couple weeks later, I was planning on going to Rome, Italy. So I told them that I would be actually coming into Italy and would love to meet them if they were willing. And scheduled time, I went into the home with my friend and I met the family and their dog, Drugo. And kind of hit it off. It was great. We planned for the summer of 2018.
My name is Maria Luisa. I have met Alissa approximately 2 years ago. She's such a sunny person, very positive and happy. We can say that we are still very good friends. We chat sometimes and the kids always remembers her. We speak about time she has spent with us, some funny things that we have done together. And so it was very nice.
I really think that it's meeting them ahead of time, seeing the home, meeting the kids, definitely solidified and pushed forward me au pairing for them. I don't know if I would have felt as secure, safe, and confident if I had not met them prior. But I was still so nervous. You ask yourself, what if the kids don't like me, and the language barrier and all those things. And so that's where, I was like, I'm living in Morocco for 3 months, traveling to all these other countries. I didn't even think I could do that. I met the family. I'm sure I can au pair. Italy was the first place I started dealing with depression. The family was great, loved them, also very supportive, but the language barrier was extremely difficult for me. I had to rely on myself more than I probably ever had to at that point. It was isolating to live in a home with a family that is constantly, obviously, engaging with one another, speaking to one another. And also, I'm witnessing so much love in the family. It made me miss home, it made me miss my family, it also made me further appreciate my family and all those little moments that you don't really think of. I remember one specifically that sticks out is the kids falling asleep on the couch with their mom, and her just having such a long day, working. She would go down to the market and get fresh produce to cook. And, she still finds that energy, that time to play with the kids, be with the kids, all those things that a mom does, and them just falling asleep on the couch. I was still awake. I remember that with my mom and my family. There were instances where, we're going to birthday parties, we're going to family events, and there is definitely some division there. I cannot speak Italian, and not everybody can speak English. And especially because I am with a family, when we do go to those kind of events together, I want to participate, I want to partake in conversation, I want to introduce. I don't want to come across as antisocial. And I couldn't, and a lot of people couldn't engage with me. I began to take note of body language, facial expressions, tone of voice. So I could have absolutely no idea what somebody's saying word for word, but I could get a gist of the kind of conversation just based on those things. And I think for me, I really just learned the value of conversation. I would see maybe my host mom have a tough day and then, bring her daughter to have a play date, and she's with the other moms or talking, and just like what that conversation adds to someone's life, how it affects someone's day. It's a beautiful thing, and so it's actually nice to be a witness of that and just sit in the presence of conversation.
Marito e moglie.
non fare più ritrovi. Io ho detto, vabbè, gli dirò, non fare più ritrovi, ma...
Dammi la mano, mettiti la faccia. Ora, ma tu c'eri sempre. Hai finito?
Ciao!
So that was a beautiful thing that came out of being in Italy. Another amazing thing that happened in Italy was running into a friend from, well, elementary school, which we also went to the same high school.
My name is Sarah Prino. I was in Rome and Alyssa's mom was like, wait, you're in Rome? And she's like, you need to meet up with Alyssa.
She posted on Facebook that she was going to Italy and my mom saw it and we're like, why don't we meet up?
And it was just so much fun to be able to just like catch up with a childhood friend in a foreign country because I feel like that rarely happens.
So that was also a beautiful experience. My mom also came to visit and her husband me for my birthday that year. That was nice for them to come and celebrate. We ended up actually also seeing Andrea Bocelli, which my mom is a huge fan of. It's just so awesome and amazing to look back on that memory. Italy was the first time I really had to rely on myself, and that was a learning experience. It was a battle, right? It had its ups and downs for me. I had to find comfort in myself, but also I had to find comfort in being by myself among other people. Because of it, I found the value of friendships. I found the value in family dynamic. And also, I just found the value in learning to love yourself.